What's up, DG? It's Matt, and welcome to NFL Week 12 picks. My voice is fucking dead. I finally went positive, 9-6, and we're 96, 68 and 1 on the overall. Let's do these picks. It's almost Thanksgiving. I'll also update on the tie video. I didn't do two this week because my internet went out for a few days, so we're going to do two next week. Please hang on to that, whoever watches my tie videos. All right, let's do this. NFL time. Thanksgiving game, you got the Bears versus the Lions. Lions haven't won a game yet, so I'll give it to the Bears. I can't predict when the Lions are going to win a game. They could even tie this game. But Andy Dalton, the Red Rifle, is back, and he is ready to fucking make them all pay. Next up, you got the Raiders and the Cowboys, also Thanksgiving Day. Raiders are 5-5 with 3 losses in a row. The Cowboys suffering a loss versus the Chiefs, 19-9, not really good. I still expect the Cowboys to do this. They're overall the best team. This is a key game, by the way, just because the Raiders got to get back on track, and there's a Reddit user where the Raiders actually win this game, and he's gotten every pick right so far, which is a flip of a coin. And it's like I don't know. The Raiders are just the most average team that you can just do a coin flip and you'd probably get the game right. So, yeah, I'll give it to the Cowboys here. Last game of Thanksgiving, you got the Bills versus the Saints. Two struggling teams as well. Bills haven't really won any good games yet. They only beat the Chiefs, and they're looking like a pretender in the playoffs. And then you got the New Orleans Saints, who have a backup quarterback all year. My voice is fucking dying, dude. Okay, anyways. I'm going to give it to the Bills just because it's a key game. All these are key games just because there's so many over 500 playing over 500s. And that's big playoff implications. So there's going to be so many key games this week. I want you all to know that in advance. But yeah, give it to the Bills. First Sunday game at 1 o'clock. Got the Steelers versus the Bengals. 5-4-1 versus a 6-4. Bengals get back on track, destroying the Raiders in the fourth quarter, 32-20. 16. Wait, what the fuck was the score? It was 16 to. I don't even remember now. Anyways, it was 13-32. There we go. And Steelers almost come back against the Chargers by the Chargers' own mistakes and just weird fucking special teams plays. Bengals beat them last time. It's a home game. Key game, of course. Give me the Bengals. Give me my Bengals. I'm biased. Bite me. Next up, you got the Panthers versus the Dolphins. This could also be a key game, but they're both kind of in purgatory. Panthers could probably make a playoff in the NFC, but the Dolphins are kind of fighting back. They're doing really good. Panthers, Cam Newton's back. He lost to the Washington football team, but beat Arizona. I don't know what to think of them. Give me the Dolphins. They're on a really good streak right now. Dolphins. Why did I say Dolphins? Next up, you got the Eagles versus the Giants. NFC East matchup. A lot of divisional matchups this week. And Eagles are kind of like the Dolphins. That's why I said it. Because they're on a win streak. They're winning at the right time. They're getting hot. The Giants are not. Give me the Eagles here. And the Giants are not an easy opponent. But I think the Eagles are just really hot right now. Next up, you got the Titans versus the Patriots. Probably one of the best games of the week. Titans just came off a loss to the Texans, one of the worst teams in the league. And then the Patriots came off a absolute shutout against the Falcons, 25-point victory, which the Falcons wish they had in the Super Bowl. So, I think the Titans will bounce back. It's a key game. Titans will bounce back because they lose against terrible teams and they beat good teams. I don't know how that works, but they just find a way to do that. So I think the Titans will get this one. Falcons versus the Jaguars. Speaking of the Falcons, got shut out, and the Jags got pretty much shut out against the 49ers. Oh my God, my voice. I should just speak in Patrick's voice the entire time. Yeah, this is a toss-up. I think the Jaguars got it in the bag. I have no idea why. Just give me the Jags here and, firmly grasp it. Upset of the week. Next up, you got the Bucs versus the Colts. 7-3 versus 6-5. Colts are getting hot. The Buccaneers, they just got a really good bounce back win against the Giants. I think they needed that. Tom Brady versus the Giants is also really good for Tom Brady to win. Get his revenge a little bit on that franchise. Give me the Bucs. I like that rushing defense against Jonathan Taylor. I think they'll hold him to I'd say under 140 yards, and I think that'll be enough for the Bucs to win somehow. Hurry here first. New York Jets versus the Houston Texans, both 2-8. This, boys, is in fact the toilet bowl.
Ethereal says hi.
Very nice. I got the Texans win this. I think the Jets are they're shambles right now. Tyrod Taylor just won. They're getting hot, maybe. Tyrod Taylor deserves another shot. Give me Texans. Next up, you got the Chargers versus the Broncos. Another divisional matchup. Broncos are not hot. Chargers beat the Steelers. Maybe they'll get back on track. They have one of the easiest schedules down the stretch to playoffs. Give me the Chargers. Don't lose to the fucking Broncos, even though the Broncos could just win. They're a very unpredictable team. Oh, and that's all I got. Go Chargers. Next up, you got the Vikings versus the 49ers. Two teams that are getting hot at the right time, but one team is going to lose, and I think that team that loses misses the playoffs. Since the Vikings won, and they're just a team that chokes all the time, they can't win. They can't get win streaks. Give me the 49ers here. Vikings could very well win this, but they just don't. Vikings, I don't think they've been on a single win streak. They just kind of win, lose, win, lose. So give me the 49ers there. Rams versus Packers this is the best game of the NFC. Patriots and Titans being the AFC. This is the NFC game of the week. Packers, Aaron Rodgers not going to be 100% this game. Give me the Rams in a key game, of course. That's all I got for that. I also like their defense. Packers defense isn't always clean, but it's very clean. Credit to the Packers, but, with Aaron Rodgers not being 100%, I can't. I mean, they'll always find ways to win, but I don't know. Just give me that Rams to equalize this. Next up, you got the Browns versus the Ravens. Browns probably lose to any team if they didn't play the Lions last week. Ravens probably lose to any teams if the Bears defense didn't exist. Andy Dalton came back. He did really good. But Tyler Huntley, man, they just find ways to win. And even without Lamar Jackson, Browns don't look good right now. They just don't. They're not impressing me as much as the Ravens are. So in a key game, of course, give me the Ravens here. Browns could win. I would prefer them to win, honestly, for the Bengals' sake. But I got the Ravens, man. You can't be biased here. Monday night, you got the Seattle Seahawks versus the Washington football team. This is a key game just because whoever loses this is probably out of the playoffs. No question. The Washington football team is very hot right now. They beat the Buccaneers. They beat Carolina after beating Arizona. I mean, this team could actually sneak its way into the playoffs. And then the Seahawks. What the fuck is going on, man? Russell Wilson might not be there next year. Pete Carroll definitely is not going to be there next year. They're in shambles right now, and it's the first time you can say that really in a long time. Maybe the first time ever. Seahawks are in shambles. So give me the Washington football team here. Although Seahawks can get an upset, and I would not be surprised. I think that would do it. Cardinals and Chiefs on the bye week, of course. They're two hot teams right now. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next week. Sorry about the voice. I'm dying, but I got to get these picks in. See you next week. Bye-bye.